and your time is not giving you is not giving you income. That's why we work and um, we exchange our time for salaries. We exchange our time for different things, right? Basically, I mean, it's the same thing. So investment must be giving you passive income, or and must be giving you capital appreciation, because there's a capital that you invested in. And let's say, for instance, somebody starts a business, right? The business is growing in value, and at the same time, the business is making money. So that is cash flow, and also at the same time, you are the business is growing in value. So you can decide to sell that business later in the future. So it's possibly that, okay, like for instance, I was on radio today, and immediately after me, somebody was interviewed, and he was sharing how they started business with nothing and all of that. What that means that even though they started with nothing, but while they were growing the business was also giving them what? Cash flow in terms of gain, profit, and also the business was growing in value. So that's those two things must be happening, because it's either you are in business or you are sending your money on an error. So for anybody that is doing land banking, number one reason, I mean, the one that is, let me use the word sacrosanct, is that land banking must be increasing in value. Any land you buy for the purpose of land banking, it must be increasing in value. It must be increasing in value. It must be increasing in value. If you, I mean, for whatever reason you bought the property and it's not growing in value, then something is wrong somewhere. That's just the truth. Something is fundamentally wrong somewhere. You need to check that land. Okay, I think in one of these series I've mentioned the fact that reasons why you need to withdraw from a particular land transaction. I think I've shared something like that before, maybe on other platform. But land you must, because it's not charity. For instance, you are basically putting your money on an error. So we have something very interesting, which is what we call the Farm Plus. And Farm Plus is answering these two questions. Number one, capital appreciation. Then number two is increase in in cash flow. It's giving you cash flow, rather cash flow and capital appreciation. So how does it give you cash flow? You have, I mean, Farm Plus is just the regular land banking with an added benefit. So you are buying a land, you own the land forever. But instead of leaving that land idle, we are now telling you that, see, let's take it a little bit, a notch higher, right? And what is that notch higher? The notch higher is that we are going to help you put this empty land, virgin land, fallow land into a utilization, I mean, into use. And you'll be getting rental income from that same land. So for a land, let's say, I mean, for Farm Plus Agbowa Ikorodu is selling like seriously right now. For a land that you bought 3,000 square meter, for instance, now for 7 million naira. And by the way, in the next couple of days, today is 6th, by January, 1st of January, there's increase in price on all our, I mean, all our products, right? Increase in price. But let me just let me land on this very particular thought. Okay, that 7 million naira for 3,000 square meter, you are going to be getting rental income yearly guaranteed for the next 3 years. In fact, you are getting 700,000 naira every year for the next 3 years. That is not what you are also getting. I can for free tell you, I mean, we've gone for site inspection. I don't know whether we have the video for site inspection. If you can quickly play that video. I mean, if anybody can come up with that video, let's play that video. My host, if you can come up with the video, let's play the video. This is literally a place you can start building. In fact, when we were there a couple of weeks ago for site inspection, one of the people that came for site inspection asked me, he said, I can start living here. I said, yes, you can start living here. So that's the whole idea. Okay, you can start living here. I said, no, I mean, this said the way the thing was. You see, sometimes when we are painting the picture of things, there's a Yoruba saying that there's no way I can paint a picture of a location to you until you get to see it, or you see the visual representation of that location. Okay, so it's giving you both capital appreciation and also rental income. In the next 3 years, that 3,000 square meter I can give you for free cannot be less than 20 million naira. And I said at that site inspection, I said, whatever we are preaching is what we are doing. I mean, there's really nothing, because that same land, we bought it some couple of years ago, and today the price is not the same. Okay, very, very, very important. The price is not the same at all, at all. Okay, so let me quickly run through for some people that have been asking, okay, I bought land, I own land, and all of that. What can I really do with my empty land? Depending on the location of your empty land, depending on where you have that empty land currently. Number one thing, of course, I have 12 here, which is more, it is even more than 12. I mean, the list can keep growing on and on and on. But because of time, I'm just going to touch on something, very few stuff. Okay, number one is farming. You can farm on that land. Okay, and if you can't farm, you see, I often tell people on a plot of land, you can have 60 tubers of yam on a plot of land. 60 tubers of yam, and yam takes 9 months. And with irrigation farming, you can always have yam all through. So let me just give you, something very interesting, a breakdown that is very interesting. Okay, and the breakdown is this: on that plot of land that you can have 60 tubers of yam, imagine you have acres and you are doing 6 cycles on that. I mean, I'm not a farmer, but I just love numbers, and I know these numbers, right? So if you have an acre, you can do 6 cycles, and you harvest them for consistently every month for like 6 months, right? And you still have yam that you have. I mean, you can own and what you can eat. That's 60 tubers of yam that you're harvesting every 3 months is about 180,000 naira on just one plot. Imagine if you have, that's on that 3,000 square meter we shared. I mean, that you buy. Let me use the farm plot. Imagine, I mean, I don't even want to go through the stress of planting yam, looking after the yam, and all of those things. No, I just want to buy the land. Can somebody come and rent my land? That's what we are doing. And after 3 years, let's see, life page, I beg, give me my land. I don't want you people to rent my land out to people again. I want to be farming myself. I want to now bring a farmer, because that's another dimension that a lot of people don't look at. I want to bring in a farmer that will be farming on my behalf. That is also possible. Okay, that is also very, very, very possible. That's one of the things that you can do with empty land. Number two is that you can do a campground. Okay, you can say that a whole lot of people have campground and they are looking for places to do retreats and all of that. For instance, we have a project at Almond County in Mowe. On that project, you can literally buy land, start building, complete your building, and moving. I mean, that's how good that location is as I'm talking to you right now. Okay, very, very solid, premium, with the land as a sea of hope. Beside us, there's a church campground. And one of these days, I was just on that side. And I was like, does this church people have? I was asking our admin staff on that side, that does this church, do they have a church program ongoing? He said no. He said there's a particular church, another church came to do their retreat on that side. I mean, there are a lot of churches that go to Redemption Camp to do their retreat. There are a lot of churches that go to Winners Chapel, Canaan Land to do their retreat. These are all sources of revenue, because there are facilities there that you can put in place that can help you to do such things. For instance, now one of our directors here, okay, TF is not on this. He has the vision to own a football club, and is doing land banking for that purpose. That, hey, one day I'm going to own a football club. And football, you don't play football in the sky. You play football on the land, right? And I mean, on an acre, I mean, almost you can put like standard pitch on an acre. Okay, so these are some of the challenge and some of the things that you can actually do with empty land. So open space rental, basically, you can rent the space out. People can come and I mean, as at last week or this week, we have an open space at Almond County, Mowe, and a school wants to come and do inter sport there, and we are going to be charging them. Okay, we're going to be renting is a source of revenue. So, like I said, what we are preaching, what we are telling you to do, is the same thing that we do also. Okay, depending also on the location, you can turn your empty land to car park or garage. For those that knows Ikorodu very well, there's a place called Ikorodu Garage, very close to Sabo. In fact, from the garage at Sabo all the way to the Sabo where they are selling stuff, to I think sharing boundary with a particular there's a market, a whole lot of stuff are in that place. I think it's sharing boundary with a particular filling station. That land is owned by somebody. It's not owned by government. That man said he didn't. That land is just empty, and on a yearly basis, they make tens of millions from all the people. The place looks so dirty, tattered. Said they make tens of millions. So to even sell the land, it doesn't make sense to them because without any infrastructural investment, any brick and mortar investment, the fact that they just own a piece of property, they just own a piece of paper that says we are the owner, they are making tens of millions every year. I think that land is about 10 acres there, but it's quite big. Market people have come, put shanty, Bola people, and a lot of people. I mean, in fact, you won't even know that that land is actually empty because the people that are renting the land have built all manner of stuff on that place, and today we call the place Sabo, opposite one Nimco filling station. Okay, so these are some of the things that you can do with empty land, and that's where I'm going to be pausing tonight, and I'll start taking questions. So all we just need to do, okay, all we need to do is just to go to the chat room like I mentioned earlier, and let's ask our questions. Okay, let's ask our questions, seek clarity, so that any area that is great to you, so that we can, that's the reason why we are here actually, so that we can answer those questions. Very, 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 very important. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about Land Plus also. Land Plus is an interesting, okay, somebody said I should talk about Mowe. Okay, so for anybody that wants to buy project in Mowe, currently 600 square meter, which is a full plot, full standard plot, is going for 12 million naira, and you have the opportunity to spread the payment over 12 months. Okay, it's 12 million naira. You have the opportunity to spread the payment over 12 months. I mean, this is not a place that it will develop. It is developed already. Okay, I mean, there are people that the houses completed, upcoming projects, massive going on that location as I'm talking to you right now. So you need somewhere with CFO, secure, outside the hustle and bustle of Lagos State. Good one. And or you have you want to build a house for your mom, you want to build a house for grandma, you want somewhere that you can buy 2, 3 plots, 4 plots or 1 acre, you want to build a country home. That's a perfect spot, you know, where you will build that you'll be happy to take your children there on an holiday. Okay, that is a perfect spot. Okay, so all you just need to do is to send okay, I want to say send. I thought I was on radio, so I'm not on radio. So all you need to do is to chat our numbers up. We'll get you the form. You can book a site inspection. All of that are very, very, very available. I'm coming to your questions very, very shortly. So the numbers in the chat room, somebody should drop the number in the chat room right now. Drop the numbers in the chat room. All our official numbers 09065747 and 09065737. I'm expecting somebody to have dropped that number right now. Okay, so just chat that number up right now, and somebody is going to attend to you right now. So please drop the number in the chat room and pick that number up in case you are interested in Almond County, Mowe, or in Farm Plus. I've spoken about Ikorodu. Okay, Farm Plus in Ikorodu, 3,000 square meter is going for 7 million, and you can buy half, which is 1,500 square meter, is going for 3.5 million naira. And for those that feel that that is beyond their reach, we have a 600 square meter that is also going for 1.5 million naira. And see, these prices are I can give you for free. They are literally going to double by January because we are selling far below the market price. Okay, so that is Farm Plus at Albowa Ikorodu. And remember, like I said, for those that are just joining us, for anybody buying any of this property, you have the opportunity, which I mean, it's your choice. You can say that I don't want. Okay, you have the opportunity to earn rental income on this property for guaranteed for the next 3 Yes, and also we have Farm Plus at Ofada Owode. 3,000 square meter is going for 4 million naira as we speak right now. Okay, 4 million naira. And somebody is asking, is the Agbawa Ikorodu on Lagos? Yes, it's in Lagos. Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos, not Ogun State. Okay, there's a part of Ikorodu Agbawa that is Ogun State, but the one I'm talking to you about right now is in Lagos State. Okay, so Farm Plus also at Ofadowode, 3,000 square meter is going for 4 million naira, and 1,500 square meter is going for 2 million naira. Then 600 square meter is going for 1 million naira. So the numbers and the chat room right now, just chat those numbers up, and or if you have anybody, in case anybody invited you or you are in one WhatsApp group or in one community or the other, just make sure you reach out to them. And Land Plus, finally, before I go into the chat room to answer questions. Land Plus is an opportunity for you to own a land, to sponsor a land, own that land, and get your money back in 3 years. And for now, it is exclusively available on Ashford Layout in Gwagwalada, Abuja. Ashford Layout in Gwagwalada, Abuja. So what is that package? The package is simple. You are owning a land, okay? You are sponsoring a land, you are owning that land, and after 3 years, you are getting your money back. So the minimum you can invest in that is 2.5 million naira for 150 square meter. I'm saying a lot, that's why I said they should drop a number. So anyone you've had and you need to make inquiries more, you can talk to the person that invited you, or at the same time, just chat any of our official numbers up. Okay, so those numbers, I'll call them again: 0906,000 5747 or 0906,000 5737. So let me quickly go to the chat room and take